Alright, here we are back with another video. This time it's the Master League. This is actually my favorite league. I like the meta, I understand it a little bit better, just wish I had more mons to actually play with. But this is a team that I had some success with early on in the season when Master League was first back. It took me a bit to find a team that worked. In fact, I think I even took this from PV Poke. I think it was on one of its recommended teams, but alright, here we go. Tried to get the shield right away from the Mamoswine, and wanted to see if I had anything else for my two flowers in the back, and I knew I could at least do decently well against it with the Lugia. And here, now it's just forcing out whatever they got, trying to get a shield here. And didn't want to debuff myself right away because I assumed that maybe the Metagross could farm me all the way down. But here what we're going to do is farm all the way down and try to leave with max energy so I can throw a Brave Bird into the Dragonite and hopefully survive the Dragon Breaths to get to another Brave Bird here. And able to do that. And down goes the Dragonite with barely any health remaining on the Ho-Oh. Alright, good to see the Kyogre here. Swap in to see if they have anything else, but this could be an issue. Bite, Tyranitar. So throwing the Aeroblast. I hardly ever bait. That's just my personality, but because there's been way too many times where I've baited and they call it and have lost the game. So I'm expecting a Stone Edge here, and I feel like I can farm down. I double shield, and they throw the Brutal Swing, able to farm down, and then throwing the Moonblast into the Kyogre, and then I'm gonna obviously have to let this go. See how much it does, then I'm gonna try to farm up. And if the Zacian has Wild Charge, pretty much done. But they throw the player up, so I think I have a chance here. I'm gonna throw, build up to max. I throw another player up. I throw the Sacred Fire. They let it go. I can get to a Brave Bird here, and I think I have double close combat loaded on my Xerneas, so it doesn't really matter. So as long as I win CMP, which I do not, I unfortunately lose this one. But almost had that one there. Decent lead into the next one. See what they want to do. I don't throw on what would be CMP because I expect them to potentially swap out. Throw the Moonblast now. And they're staying in, so I shield this back up. It is the Ominous Wind bait, and then I just see if they have a better answer in the back. So I'm hoping that I can get to the Aeroblast here. This should just be an Iron Head, but it's a Thunder, running an awkward moveset for me. I'm gonna come in, trying to get to another one before that, but that is basically game there. So interesting moveset cost me there. Oh, I got another battle here. Waiting. Alright, mirror lead. So I swap in, see if they have a better answer for a flyer in the back. And then that leads me to believe that they're not running Thunder on the Xerneas. So I'm just gonna let all this go. Oh, I do shield this one up, because you can flip switch on occasion if you do land the Aeroblast. So shield up this. I guess I'm playing for switch here, so they don't get to another one. They have to throw whatever they have right now. It's Moonblast. I don't survive it, unfortunately, but now I can load up with my Ho-Oh here. I throw a Moonblast, basically does nothing. I can throw the Brave Bird. Probably swap out. And then, for the most part, this should be game. I'm gonna make them throw whatever they have. They have a Hurricane. Odd moveset for that. And get them to shield up the Moonblast here. And then I think I'm one away from the Sacred Fire, which I throw right now. And able to take them out. Alright, here we go. Groudon lead, probably swap out right away. Yep. Into the Melmetal, see what they got. And obviously this is a pretty standard ABB team. See what they have, bait out the flyer, or bait out their counter to a flyer if they have one. And then, yeah, and then try to get, if you can, try to win switch, but switch isn't absolutely necessary. It's more about setting it up. So I know they're running double Iron Bash, so I'm betting now that they're not going to be running Rock Slide. They're not going to be without Superpower. At least I'm not betting that. So I'm able to get the Aeroblast, and then I come in and I get one Incinerate through. And that's right, they don't have it, so then they have the Zekrom. No, that's the Reshiram there. I throw the Brave Bird, and now not really gonna care too much what they have. I'm just gonna try and get a shield here, hopefully. Because if I can get a shield here, then I think I'm pretty set up pretty well. And they're able to get to the Fire Punch before taking me out, and now I'm just gonna farm down. Shield this, and able to take out the Groudon here. And they get to throw theirs. Fusion Flare. It's fine. I throw the Brave Bird. And I just need to get to another one here. And there. That should be game here. And take them out. Alright. Golden Go. I like running this guy myself sometimes, but it's quite unfortunate for me. But I see if they have maybe a better answer, even though it hardwalls Lugia. As you can see, one Shadow Ball almost takes it out. But here I go for the Aeroblast. Trying to get some chip, and they shield. So now I think maybe I can come in, expend one shield, and farm all the way down. So they throw the Shadow Ball. They have Rayquaza, I can swap now. Because now I'm pretty sure I win this easily. They didn't build up to the Dragon Ascent, so it's just a breaking swipe. I throw the Moonblast. I don't care if I take them out here. So I'm gonna either force them to expend all the energy from their Golden Go. And they're gonna throw another thing here. And then I'm gonna build up. Both these moves are resisted, so just trying to see what they have. And I was trying to snipe there. But now I throw the Sacred Fire. Now it's a little bit tough because they're gonna throw their Breaking Swipe. And now I have to kind of hope that I can basically farm down. And because they're running counter. So I throw the Brave Bird here. Get to one more. Throw the Brave Bird. And then my hope is I still have energy stored on my Xerneas. If I can just get to the close combat, which I am able to. And I take that one. Alright, on to the next one. Another mirror lead. As you can, with the Xerneas being in raids not too long ago, obviously it's a pretty popular one. That's how I got mine. Almost max. Mine's not even fully level 50. I got pretty lucky with my Shadow Lugia, Apex Shadow Lugia, as you can see, one off the perfect. And then I purified my Ho-Oh because I think when I ran some of the tests, the regular performed better, and I didn't want to raid as much, so take the little less candy, XL candy. So throw the Brave Bird here. Almost take out Groudon, swap, and catch the Fire Punch. And what do they got left? We got a Xerneas. Throw the Moonblast. Throw that. Throw it back. And then not quite able to get back to another one. And so now I'm just going to try to farm down. They do throw the close combat, which is fine. They throw the Moonblast, but basically just a little bit too low on the ho-oh there. Interesting lead here with the Togekiss. I think I've played this one differently all the time. I think I accidentally overfarmed by one there. I think I was maybe trying for the CMP and then swapping, yeah, the instant swap. But wasn't 100%. They have a great answer in the Melmetal. And they throw the Rock Slide. And just going straight for Aeroblast here. Yeah, get some good chip. It'll take out my Lugia here. Not quite. Looks like they undercharged it just a smidge. I'm gonna come in. They instantly throw. My hope here now is that I can get. I was hoping actually to take out. Either get their shield or take out the Melmetal there, and then have some stuff loaded for the Togekiss. But I'm able to get the Sacred Fire, the Landorus, and for the most part this is probably done because they're probably running Stone Edge, so my hope is just that maybe I can catch, but as you can see, not even close. And that takes me out. Here I take out this, and then I just wanted to see if I could get to it and how much this would do, but was farmed down before I get there. So good lead here. I expect them to try to have catch, which I actually baited here, which is actually quite nice, and I'm able to go into the ho-oh and then fully farm this guy down and have almost full energy to throw into whatever they got, even if it's a. So I got full over. And then so, yeah, even if it was a Kyogre, I would be able to get to 2 Brave Birds here. Able to get them down. And those are the other one. Get a shield or take out the Dragonite. So I feel like maybe they're still weak to flyers in the back. Unexpected. Something else. And they got the Mamoswine. So here... I'm able to just, I'll let this go, and I can just build up to 2 close combats at this point. And this is an easy game. Might even be able to just farm down here. Yeah, so able to farm down, don't even need to use the charge moves here. Alright, Mewtwo. Sometimes I try to catch the Psy Strike. Sometimes I just try to Night Swap right away. Kind of depends, but they have a good answer in the Yveltal. But I'm able to land the Aeroblast, so I'm able to flip switch here. And they have a Hacktress, which is pretty great for me. So able to basically take them out. Now I can farm down, and really doesn't matter what they have. I can easily survive a Psy Strike here. Might even be easily able to survive 2, but I do shield up this one. And fortunately, that took a little bit longer. and that took me out more than I expected. So unfortunately, I think I played this one. I think if I would have thrown the Brave Bird faster, I think it would have been fine. Here I have to throw the close combat, and I still might be able to do it. Here they're out of net, but a side strike. But bait again. This time it works. And regardless, I think a close combat would be is enough at this range and able to take them out, but that was way closer than I probably should have been. Because I don't even think I ended up getting a move off with my ho-oh, so. I'll swap out of this to see if they're running Wild Charge. Which they are. So I throw the stat attack right away, but they make a great catch onto the Zekrom. And now I'm just hopefully trying to get to the sky attack. Unfortunately, don't get it. And they've farmed up a lot at this point, so I'm expecting the Fusion Bolt. And I let this one go through. Easily survive that. And farm up to max. Throw the close combat. Able to take him out. And Ho-Oh can survive one Wild Charge. And I gotta see what they have in the back. And I just forfeit there. They would have been able to debuff me, and I don't think my Xerneas up against the Zacian would have been good. There. So here, swap out, because I got basically no answer with the Xerneas. It's a terrible matchup here, so I try to get them, do a bunch of chip damage, see what they got, and then again, they swap into someone swaps into a Xerneas. So, and they're running Night Slash. Now this should get a shield or take them out, and gets a shield, which is great. So I'm able to keep farming down. Might even shield up here and get switch back. So we'll wait for this guy to come back in. I'll, let the Lugia go, and then I'll bring in the Ho-Oh and be able to farm down. But they opt to not, and then come in with here. And they're clearly going for the Dragon Ascent, or at least building up to it. At this point, I don't really care. I expect a bait, I guess, and they decide to concede. So another Mewtwo match. Let's see if this is one that I try to swap. And I try to catch the side strike, but they don't get it. And then they build up, and they have a smackdown Tyranitar. So this is pretty rough, especially with the running Brutal Swing. So I throw the Aeroblast here, get them pretty low, but not low enough. Probably needed to Wind Switch there, because being down energy against the Mewtwo is pretty rough. So I'll let the Brutal Swing go. Mewtwo's probably going to come back in and throw. And they did. I'm able to get one off here, and I'm not going to be able to get to another Moonblast. Hoping they shield, they don't. This is going to be a tough one. So my hope here is I take one, and they have a Groudon, so we'll see what happens. So they throw super quickly, and I don't know why I shielded up, because that was clearly a Fire Punch. But maybe I lost count. So I throw the Sacred Fire. I guess I was maybe hoping for attack debuff, I don't know. And now it's just try to survive and get to the Brave Bird here. One more Incinerate. As long as they can't get to a side strike, I should be fine. And I'm able to get there. And take out the Mewtwo. Alright. Another Soligeo lead. Again, swap directly into the Lugia. This time they come in with a Togekiss. I throw once again. I don't bait, just throw the Aeroblast. They shield it up, which is fine. I'll let this guy go down, and then come in. Let's see, what do I do? I do come in with the Ho-Oh. Okay. I think I can build up. I don't. Okay. Thought maybe I built up to 100 and would then throw. But I guess maybe I expected them to shield. So now, might. So build up to 100. Take the agent power here. And then I don't really care what they bring in. I'm just gonna throw close combat after close combat. Try to get them as low as possible. And then they swap out actually, which was super interesting. Probably should have lost this match, but I think because they decided to swap out for whatever reason, I'm able to land this, and it doesn't matter really what they throw. Plus I have the shield, but I have the Sacred Fire loaded because I was able to get this Incinerate through. So on to the next match. Melmetal. Typically like to stay in with this lead and build up a bunch. This time I guess I didn't. More recently I've been building up and basically forcing them to throw their first move, and then, because lots of times they'll try to throw on the double close combat CMP. And so now I'm just trying to get them to waste their energy and be able to take it out. And they have a Ho-Oh, which is a little unfortunate. But they shield up, but they have now loaded energy. Probably come in with the Ho-Oh, yeah. So I expect them to throw the Brave Bird, but they don't. And I think I might have gotten the attack drop there. Now they throw the Brave Bird, and they have the Rayquaza. So once again, they're building up. And because they shielded, oh, I do let this go. They do have the Dragon Descent that does take me out. Take out the Rayquaza, and now I just gotta hope that this takes out their Ho-Oh, or at least that I can get one more Incinerate through. There we go. That takes them out, and that's the final match. So, thanks for being with me. Hope to see you around on the next one. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.